Hello friends, welcome back to Anthony's Garden. So today we're going to talk about how to transplant baby banana plants. Some people call it banana pups. So this we got in our way back in 2014 from one of our friends, Santosh and Leather. And then that was a time that I had no interest in gardening. Luckily my father-in-law was here and he chose his spot and he planted it. I didn't even take a notice of it for a couple of years. It did extremely well, and in the meantime I had developed my interest in gardening. I was sort of starting that time, and I also noticed there was a lot of baby plants coming off shoot. Soon we started distributing to our friends. So far we have given to around 20 households. This year alone we could give to 10 of our friends. So this is probably the last one for this season, because we have winter starting in another couple of months. So these are pretty hardy, so another couple of months is good enough for that to get the roots. And once the winter starts, it will wither off. It will completely go off, and then will come again during the springtime. So when you transplant it, you need to pay attention to three things. So the first one is you need to dig around it, and you can dig it as much as possible. Banana is essentially a bulb based plant, so you need to go deeper than the bulb, because below the bulb there will be certain roots, and you need to get as much as it possible. So first, dig around the plant. Second, there will be an attachment with the baby plant, and it's a mother plant, so that will be somewhere around here. So you need to detach it, and then the third thing is using the shovel, go pretty deep and get as much roots as possible, and then just lift it and it will come off. So I have already dug around, and now I'm going to detach it from the mother plant. I will use my shovel. So that attachment is somewhere around here, so you can also see that there's another pup coming out. I don't want to disturb that, so let me go around it. And when you detach it, do it as much as possible towards the mother plant, because for the baby plant we need to get as much roots as possible. Trying not to disturb the other baby plants around. A little bit of challenge. Alright, so I have detached it now. Now I'm going to take this guy. Trying to go as deep as possible. Got it. So got plenty of roots, so this guy is gonna survive. So you need to make sure that you get at least 4 to 5 inches of the roots at the bottom of the bulb. So you can see that this is where it was attached to the mother plant. So when you plant this guy, you need to dig a foot long deep, and then put some garden soil, maybe a little bit of fertilizer. These banana plants, they don't need a whole lot of fertilizers. I hardly do any. Whenever I put lawn fertilizer, I sprinkle some around the banana plants too. That's the only fertilizer that I apply to this. So that's around 3 times a year. A little bit sprinkling of the lawn fertilizer. That's pretty much it. But otherwise, when you plant it, go a foot long deep and put some garden soil. So once you transplant, it will be a bit weak for a week or two, because you see that there was an attachment with the mother plant, and it was fed decently by the mother, but now it has to develop its own roots, and then has to find its own food. So that's it, and my friend Rubesh is gonna get this, and he'll be here soon, and I recommend planting it on the same day. Then when you plant it, you need to plant it with as much sun as possible, or I don't have a whole lot of sun here, but this is where our laundry exhaust is. So since banana is a tropical plant, it needs a hot and humid climate. So since we get we turn on the laundry quite often, it has that hot humid air coming out of the exhaust. So if you keep it closer to the kitchen or laundry exhaust vents, where the vent is, it probably may do much better relative to the other ones, because we are in Northwest and we don't have quite a whole lot of sun. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. So once you have a banana plant and it starts giving you offshoots and it's time to transplant, you can follow this process. Okay, thank you. Have a good one.